Everybody, it's Curly Q Dominican, and we are on week 5 of my journey to becoming a nail technician. That first 4 weeks really just flew by, so without further ado, I'm going to just jump right in because I'm tired, so this vlog is going to be short. So we went on our field trip again today, and we were missing a student again. So, but she went with us on the first field trip. So we went to Elite Nails, and I did a little bit of damage, not too much. So I'm just going to jump right into my little mini haul. Acetone, very important for making sure, you get all nail polish, things of that nature off of your nails. I kind of concentrated more on pedicure type stuff. So I got a file, a pedicure paddle. It's for getting off those, reducing those calluses. I got a nice size packet of pedi flops. So when you get your pedicure with me, either at the school or if I come to you or you come to me, you got your flops. I also purchased toe separators. I got the individual ones because this was like, I don't know, $4, so it was a lot cheaper than buying the one that does all of your toes. Gotta have your toenail clipper for clipping those nails during pedicures. I also got this flex bandage because I'm holding that file can be a little awkward when you're holding it the way you're supposed to. So I almost cut myself last week with a nail file. One, because I didn't scrape them together, so to remove some of the sharpness. So this is something I can put on my fingers to protect myself until I perfect a method that works, or a technique rather, that works for me. And then the last thing I got here is a cleanup brush. And this is a size 16. It's a Kolinsky brush. And this is just for after, I mean, I'm pretty good with polishing, but if just a little bit, gets here on your sides, clean that up right quick with a little bit of that acetone I showed you earlier. We went to A&N Nail as well, and that's where I had a little more fun. You hear the polish rattling. Like, I need more. I should do a nail polish collection video. So I got all Kiara Sky. I've seen their products all over Instagram, the dip powder specifically, but to see the nail polish and at the price that I got it for, you can't lose. I'm not gonna go into the names of them. I'll just list them in the comment. I mean, excuse me, not the comments, but in the information box below. I got this one. I thought this one was really pretty. Glitter is always the move. I thought this was pretty. It was like a kind of like a smoky mauve purplish kind of color. This one was funky. I really liked the way this one looked. It's like a black, kind of like pink glitter and black glitter and something I'm sure I'm gonna loathe removing because we all know how glitter works. And I had to get a shade of purple because that's my color. So that was my little mini haul. I really didn't buy a lot because I just ordered my drill, which came with sanding bits and a few other little doodads. So I'll do like an unboxing of my drill video because we are heading into enhancements, which leads me to what we did today. We learned about nail tips and wraps, what nail tips are made from, the different types that are available. All nail tips are not equal, and learning how to properly apply them, which is what I have this for. And you see that there are like 2 of them that I worked on, which leads into the other topic, the silk wraps. Well, nail wraps overall, but we learned about the different types, which you have silk, linen, fiberglass, and paper. Obviously, those are all made of different things. And nail wraps actually came into play in the 1960s. So that was the beginning of nail wraps. And nail tips actually used to be actual human nail clippings that clients donated to the person that did their nails. They had nail banks. So imagine having a little box on your, nail station, and people just walk by and, drop their nails in there. So we've come a long way because God knows that sounds so unsanitary at this point in life. Um, but we did play with them a little bit. Like I said, I just did 2, and I got to do a few more for homework. So, yeah, homework is fun. It's not just book work. And of course, if you do decide, and their nail wraps are great for repairs. So people like me, I tend to get my breaks like right here when it's like too low to cut it all the way across. So now that I know how to do nail wraps, I can fix my nails, and breaking a nail doesn't have to be so tragic anymore. And when you remove your wraps, come see me and get a manicure. I'll see you guys for part 2 of week 5. Bye. Hey everybody, it's Curly Q Dominican with part 2 of week 5 on my journey to becoming a nail technician. So I'm going to jump right into what we were doing on Thursday because I'm like a few days behind. I decided to come home and cook dinner versus vlogging. And vlogging just got pushed all the way into the weekend. So we did more nail tips and wraps for the practice. We are practicing with silk wraps. I have my little wheel. I'll talk about that in just a second. Nail tip blending is when you're adding an actual tip on and you need to blend that line, that little seam. So, let's see. I got one up here that I didn't paint. So you can't, when you feel it, it's a lot more smooth. So, in retrospect to my very first one where you can see a clear indentation where the tip was. And from this yellow nail onward, because part of our homework was to polish our wheel. And it's a little irritating because you can't like get up in there so like you can see where there's stuff hanging. And you can't like get in there with a nail file like you really want to. But I got better and better with it. And I actually wish I would have known about this prior to attending school because my nails grow, but they break just like that. Especially like right here where you can't really cut it because you're going to cut into, you know, skin and tissue. And I think every female has like broken her nail like all the way down and it's like bleeding and oh, it's the worst thing ever. But I wish I would have known this because I could have saved a lot of my nails. A lot of times when you get it here, you're like so careful because you don't want to like get it caught in your hair or on your clothes because oh, that rip is so real. So it'll make you go sit in the corner for a little while because it's rather painful. And I have an extended hyponychium, which is the skin that grows underneath. Like, I can't cut either one of these fingers any shorter because then I'm cutting into live tissue. So we practiced those, the silk wraps, let's see. And then we did pedicures on each other. Well, I did my own. I got credit for doing my own. So I did my classmates, and she was a really good sport about it because she doesn't like having her feet touched, which I'm kind of that way too. I'm extremely ticklish, so that's why I really don't like having my feet touched because it's like I'm trying to get a pedicure and relax, and all of a sudden it's like, and I'm trying not to laugh the whole time, and my foot's like curling up, and they're like, relax your foot, and it just doesn't work. But she said she really enjoyed the massage portion. No, I'm not a massage therapist, but she really enjoyed it, and it wasn't as intimidating as you think it would be, because I'm not a fan of touching other people's feet. I'm going to be the first to tell you, but I know that's part of the job. You know, wear those PPEs, gloves, masks, glasses at all times. So, just, that's all we did. That pretty much is what closed class out, was doing the pedicures, the act from the pre-service to the service to the post-service, and that was pretty much it. So I think we're going to, because part of my homework for this weekend was I got to take polish off one of these fingers and put a tip on and play with my monomer and my polymer because we're moving into the acrylics, which I'm sure people are really thrilled to hear that part because then they can come get nails done for the low. So week 5 is over with. My drill has come, so I'm going to have a drill unboxing video with a few little goodies that I ran to the store to pick up. So week 6 coming up next. Thanks for watching. Bye.